217 Recovery Podcast. Woo! Yeah. What was that? What's that? It's a ghost.
It's a hissing cat.
I was like, what the hell? Yeah, 217 Recovery Podcast, and we might sound a little bit different today because, well, computer's doing the getting Windows ready. Don't turn off your computer again, which is kind of what happened to us. Was it back in June?
Yeah, lasted a couple of days.
Yeah, like the damn thing would not turn on. So I don't really know what's going on. Maybe it's rebooting Windows. I have no idea why. But it brings me to a point.
A good question.
Mm-hmm.
When are we getting our new one?
Yeah. See, that's the point I was going to go with. And I've been wanting to talk about this for quite some time now. But I don't know. I wanted to play it out just a little bit longer.
Had a little faith.
Yeah, my name's Corey Winfield, by the way.
I'm Ryan Beckman.
And we are 217 Recovery. If this is the first time you're listening, we appreciate it. We talk about recovery. We talk about things that happen to us that are related to recovery. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes we like joke around. Usually that's our Saturday shows. Mm-hmm. So each show is a little bit different. Sometimes we get straight up serious. Sometimes we're joking around. Sometimes we're interviewing people, in recovery, authors, speakers. I mean, we've kind of talked to a lot of people. And actually tomorrow we're going to be talking with Joyce from Equipped for Freedom.
Yay, Joyce.
So that'll be, and Kim too, she'll probably talk. And that'll be very nice and interesting because she's doing big things for the
Labor Day special.
Mm-hmm. Yep, a little special cast. But back to Ryan.
With the phone.
Back to Ryan and his, make sure this computer works. But
I'll be like, you so janky.
Back to what Ryan said, though, is, when are we getting our new computer? And the reason why he said that is because there is a woman, and her name's Susan Peachy Smith. And she reached out, I think it was the computer was messed up, and we were talking about it, and I think I don't remember when I had, that car issue came later, but, so the computer messed up, and she reached out and said, hey, I know people, and Susan told me she was a therapist and all this other stuff, and she does stuff in substance abuse, and I was like, oh, okay, so, she's on board, and, she'd been liking our stuff on Facebook. She friended my mom on Facebook and my sister on Facebook, and all my friends on Facebook, so that's kind of weird, but I thought, she's in recovery, work, so, that's okay.
They accepted it, I guess.
Yeah, and my mom's like, who is this chick, and why is she commenting on everything I post? I'm like, I don't know. So, I was like, you never met her? I was like, no, not that I know of. But, so she reached out and said, hey, I have an in at Hewlett-Packard, and they have a grant where they will give you a new computer and they'll build it for you and this and that. And I was like, oh, really? Mm-hmm. She's like, yeah. I was like, oh, well, so I'll put it in for you and this and that. And okay, that's cool. And then she told me about a grant. There's another grant out there for $10,000 that you can get.
These are all really nice things.
Yeah, I was like, well, there's lots of grants out there, but, we can't get them yet because we're not a 501c. Oh, no, this is from Debbie Stabenow, and, I know her. I know her personally, and she asked me the other day if I knew anybody, who needed a startup grant, and, I thought of you guys, so... Like, wow, like, this is awesome. Like, let me get you the stuff that you need,
God
what do you
working
need?
In mysterious ways.
I know, and I was like, wow, God, like, this is crazy. Like, then I thought, wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Is it a farce?
This is too good to be true. Susan Peachy Smith, I don't know. So I questioned her. I said, if it's too good to be true, it's
probably
too good to be true. Well, you just have faith in me. I think that's actually just have faith in me. And so then she said, well, here's the deal. Here's when this is going to be, the grant for $10,000. I submitted it, and you're approved for it. And I started getting these really cheesy confirmation emails like, hey, look, this is what they sent back. It's stuff spelled all over the place wrong, and nothing's really making sense. And so I start questioning her on it.
Isn't so, Corey.
Yeah, I start questioning her on it. And she's like, well, no, talk to Brandon. He's blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden she gets a secretary. And I was like, what? Like, she's like, yeah, I got a secretary, and she's going to deal with it. So really, I think I was dealing with Susan the whole time with all of these people. I think it was this Brandon guy from HP. Her secretary, Susan, was her, because they all had, like, Gmail accounts, and, Susan something, and then it was Sarah something, and it was Brandon something, but it's all, like, 876152 at Gmail. I'm like, okay.
Oh, boy.
And then Debbie Stabenow, she sent me a message, former governor. She's like a U.S. senator now. Yeah, she sent me an email from her private Gmail account and telling me that I should trust Susan, and Susan's a great person. And I've been on to her game for quite some time, and I've just been kind of like letting her like try to. Whoa, it's not funny. But I've been letting her play it up, and I've been telling her like, hey, the guy's messing with me and this and that, and seeing how far she's gonna take it, because she said on the 19th of August we'd have the the grant money from the state or whatever.
Well, the computer was supposed to be here like first week of August somewhere in there, wasn't it?
Yeah, she said a couple months or something.
I don't know.
But yeah, it should have been early August, and it wasn't. And then all this other stuff she keeps saying. And I'm like, well, why? Well, Sarah messed it up, and she's fired. And I'm like,
she had to go.
And I'm not mad at her, but I mean, somebody like that really needs help, and I could have taken this. First of all, I could have been very gullible and believed her from the start. I didn't.
Oh.
So there's a lot of but I mean, seriously, if she's doing this stuff to other people in early recovery, I mean, could you imagine, I know a person, if she would have done it too, it would have totally just flipped him over, man. He probably would have went out and drank. But for me, I just kind of worry about, I know she worked in Benton Harbor for a minute at Riverwood. So, I mean, I just kind of wonder, like, she's clearly not right, and she needs some help. So, I mean, this isn't bad.
Maybe it all is true, Corey. I'm starting to believe it now.
Are you? Mm-hmm. Well, here, you talk for a while then.
Susan, I have faith in you. Let's do this. Let's get her done. No more excuses.
It's Ryan Beckman, 2 N's, Beckmann. You can hit him up on Facebook. I think you're already his friend.
Oh, yeah, we're already friends.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to remain that way because all this stuff's true, Corey.
Is it true? She said we would eat crow. I just don't see it, man. Like, she hasn't responded to my message in a couple days because I was like, okay, really? Because I asked her, I was like, why? Why would you do
Why would
this?
you get our hopes up just to crush us?
Yeah, I was like, why would you mess with people
just want to hurt me
in recovery like that? Why would you do that, Susan? Like,
this really hurts, Corey.
And I asked her if she was okay and if she needed me to, get her help, because that's just that would be like
You asked her if she needed help?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I can't help her, but I mean, I could probably call somebody, go over to her house, take her away. It seems like that's, I mean, first of all, the ethics part of that.
Gotta do a safety check or whatever.
We should. You should ask her. You should send her a message. She's probably going to listen to this and be like, oh my God, they didn't believe me at all? I've been sending all these emails and running around doing all this
stuff.
I created 18 different accounts. I'm not even done with the first.
Thanks for the effort. I think your heart was in the right place.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not mad about it because I didn't expect any of that anyway, and that was not my business plan when I was setting up 217 Recovery, to have somebody just say, hey, here's $10,000. Now, there is real money out there.
Unless you're going to do it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're just going to give me some money. We'll put it to use, but don't waste any more of your time trying to convince us that Santa Claus is real, because
you're getting catfished.
Yeah. I told her that too. She's like, "No, you're not. And why would you say that? It hurts my feelings." Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fire Lisa now.
Yeah, point the blame on somebody else. Why are you? I'm gonna go on the defensive now, and it's your fault. Whatever. But there is real money out there.
So you really got an email from Debbie Stabenow?
Yeah, you want
be nice to?
Yes.
I need to read.
It was Debbie Stabenow, and her name was spelled wrong. So I was like,
well, I mean, obviously that name's probably taken, so you got to change it a little.
At two reasons I wrote back, I'm like, hey, why is your name spelled wrong? And then I never got a response from old Debbie either. And I sent that to her camp. And actually, it was a couple months ago.
Thanks, Senator.
I called
for vouching for Susan.
I called her office because it was right when Susan mentioned all this, and she mentioned the computer thing. I'm like, okay, because I looked it up, and there are grants, but you have to do all kinds of crazy
Yeah.
submitting and go through it. It's not just hey, I know a guy that works there and they're going to put it through, even though she said that. I'm like, all right. But when she came with the, $10,000, blah, blah, blah. And, all right.
Oh.
So I called their office, Debbie Stebano's office in Michigan. I talked to, what was his name?
Talk to Debbie.
No, I talked to a guy there, and he just kind of laughed, and he's like, yeah, no, that's not how that works. And I was like, yeah, I didn't think so. But yeah, just thanks for clearing that up. And, I'd actually wanted to talk to him to see if there were other grants, out there that I could really get and apply for 217. But he liked what I was doing. He's like, man, it sounds like you are going down the right, because he was trying to tell me go to this site, go to that. I'm like, yeah, I already got that. I already got this, I already got that. And he's like, wow, okay. Well, sounds like you're on the right path. Keep it up, and good luck to you. So, yeah, so it was kind of funny that, she's putting all this work, and I don't know, man. If,
Do work.
dude, people are weird. I watched that catfish show on TV before.
People, they just live in an alternate reality, and
Yeah, and
they want to create their own reality, I guess.
and
I mean, if you're bored and that's what you want to do, I guess, whatever.
yeah, I don't know. And just like I would drink myself to an oblivion, and people would be like, why do you do that? That's so weird. Like, it could be the same thing.
Yeah, I get random friends on Facebook where it's just like all weird. Somebody just like, oh, want to talk to you, get to know. It was just off the wall stuff they're saying. Like, this one girl said she was in Africa finishing up her master's. This is
Oh, yeah, that's where I go.
yeah. Ugh. All of a sudden, she just friended me out of nowhere and starts talking. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, whatever. I'm like, I'm not really looking for a friend. I don't really know you.
I know those people in Africa and like other countries crack me up. Like, there was this one the other day, real, like, gorgeous woman, and I'm like, who's this, and I didn't accept the friend request, but then they sent me a message.
Sometimes it's interesting. I just like, yeah.
Oh,
okay,
it was funny,
cool.
and I was like, well,
Just keep going with
she
it.
was like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? And I was like, what's up, bro? And they're like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, you're clearly a dude. No, I'm not. I'm a female. Of course, Facebook, they can't really make that kind of voice, but I was like, okay, well, why is there a dude in all these pictures? Because, like, first 20 pictures were like hot chick, hot chick, hot chick,
Yeah,
and then
it was
like
all dude from
from like, I don't know, Pakistan or India, somewhere over there, dirt
I think
everywhere.
I had one of them a couple of weeks ago, and why would you call me female? I had the same thing, and the one whatchamacall lives in Africa. It was like an old lady up in the UP. Like, okay,
We should do that.
it's like all the previous pictures were this older lady. And
So you think it'd be fun if we tried it?
should we start catfishing?
Maybe we could catfish Anna.
Yeah, that'd be good.
There's your shout out, Anna.
We're gonna get you.
Let's-
You don't know when or how.
Let's catfish Susan Peachy Smith. No. That'd be so
Catfish
fun.
the catfish.
No, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't go for it. But I don't get it like people wouldn't get that I drink all the time. So I just want her to get help. And I mean, I don't understand why she would do that. But I hope to God she's not doing that to other people, because she'll like get on Facebook and she'll try to offer advice and stuff. And I hope that it's sincere advice. And again, I don't know what she's sending people in Messenger.
What her motive is.
And I don't want her representing 217 Recovery. Not doing that, man. And I told her, I was like, hey, there might be a spot for when first all this kind of started happening with the computer. And I'm like, oh, because I guess at first I
She
did
just
believe
wanted
her.
to feel a part of something. Now you're crushing her. We're gonna have to do a well-being check.
Well, she didn't need to go there. She didn't need to take it like that. I don't know. Am I in the wrong here, Ryan?
I don't know.
You don't want to tell me that I'm in the wrong?
Could be a little insensitive, but it's honesty, and we need that in this world too.
We do. And I mean, what did she think was going to happen? Another 4 months was going to go by, and I was going to still be like, yeah.
I can't wait. It's gonna be Christmas.
Yeah, I'm just tired of playing with it. It was like it's like a little.
Yeah. Then people on Facebook, I just end up unfriending them after a while. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Or no, I think the last one, like the account just ended up getting deleted or something. It's like, oh, surprise.
With that one dude who I was talking to, that was like, "What's up, bro?" I was like, "Oh yeah, well, there's like this African dude or Indian dude all over your stuff." And she's like, "Oh yeah, my Facebook was hacked." I was like, "Your Facebook was hacked, and some dude just put a bunch of random pictures of some dudes in India, and and then bloop, went away.